Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, Brielle Tarot. If this message finds you, then it's not by accident. You were meant to hear this. Today's reading is for Aries, and the theme is someone can't forget you. And it's driving them crazy. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, there's a strong chance the message was truly meant for you. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's see what the cards want to reveal about the one who just can't move on from you. The Four of Pentacles reversed opens the reading, and it speaks of someone who once tried so hard to hold back their emotions. Someone who didn't want to lose control. This person used to guard their heart like a fortress, afraid of appearing too vulnerable in front of you. They thought that by keeping their feelings hidden, they could protect themselves. But now, the walls they built are crumbling. The more they try to act indifferent, the more their mind pulls them back to you. It's like every moment of silence becomes a space where your memory echoes louder than ever. Then comes the Eight of Cups, showing a time when they walked away, or at least tried to. Maybe they told themselves it was the right choice, that leaving would give them peace. But walking away didn't free them. It only left a hollow ache inside. They thought they could replace you, but no matter where they went or who they met, no one could bring the same warmth, the same spark, or the same sense of belonging. Every step away from you only brought them closer to realizing what they had lost. With the world, there's a sense that your connection was something extraordinary, something that completed a chapter in their life. You brought meaning, closure, and a kind of wholeness they didn't know they needed until it was gone. You weren't just a lover or a passing moment. You were a milestone. You awakened something in them, a realization that love could feel infinite. Even now, as they try to move forward, everything they experience feels like a dull echo of what they once felt with you. The world keeps turning, but their heart remains frozen in the moment when it still belonged to you. The Five of Cups deepens this energy. Regret, loss, sorrow. This card shows that they replay the past in their mind constantly. They think about what they could have said, how things could have been different if only they had opened up instead of letting fear take over. It's as if they're haunted by the what-ifs. Every little thing reminds them of you. The way you laughed, the words you said, the way you looked at them like you truly saw their soul. They feel like they've lost not just a person, but a piece of themselves. Then appears justice, bringing truth and karma into the light. What they're feeling now isn't punishment, it's clarity. The universe is showing them the consequences of their choices. They once thought they could stay balanced by holding back, but the scales have shifted. Now they understand that love isn't about control. It's about honesty, vulnerability, and fairness. And maybe, deep down, they know that what they gave you wasn't enough compared to what you offered them. Justice is the moment when everything makes sense too late. When they finally realize that losing you was losing balance itself. And finally, the sun appears, a card of warmth, truth, and illumination. This is the moment of awakening. Despite their regrets, your energy still brings light into their world. You are their sunshine, the rare kind of soul that could make even their darkest days feel golden. Even now, when they close their eyes, they see your smile, feel your warmth, and sense that light within them flicker back to life. You changed them. You reminded them of what real love feels like. And no matter how much time passes, they can't erase that brightness from their heart. What made them walk away when their heart clearly never left? They walked away not because they stopped caring, but because they were trying to convince themselves that they had to. The King of Pentacles shows that this person wanted stability, control, and a sense of power over their life. They wanted to appear grounded and self-sufficient, someone who doesn't let emotions rule over logic. Deep down, they were afraid that their feelings for you were becoming too strong, too consuming, and that scared them. They thought that by walking away, they could regain their sense of control and focus on building their career, finances, or personal goals. But even as they poured their energy into work or success, your memory stayed like a quiet heartbeat in the background. Constant, steady, and impossible to silence. With Temperance, it becomes clear that they didn't walk away out of anger, but out of the need to find balance. They felt a deep emotional connection with you, But at the same time, they struggled with internal conflict. A part of them wanted peace and healing, while another part was overwhelmed by the intensity of what you shared. You were like fire and water in their world, passionate but also deeply emotional. They thought distance would help them find inner harmony, but in reality, the space only magnified their longing. They began to realize that balance doesn't mean being apart from what makes your heart beat. It means learning how to coexist with it. The Nine of Cups reveals that, on the surface, they acted like they were fine, maybe even happy. They smiled, went out, and pretended to move on. But this was emotional illusion. They tried to fill their days with temporary pleasures, distractions, or achievements, hoping those things would replace the feeling of being loved by you. But deep down, every wish-fulfilled moment felt incomplete, because their true emotional satisfaction wasn't found in things, but in connection. And that connection was you. The Six of Cups brings a flood of nostalgia. Even after walking away, their heart kept returning to the past. They replayed old conversations, moments of laughter, the way your eyes looked at them with unconditional warmth. You became a memory they couldn't escape. Not because they wanted to forget, but because forgetting you felt like betraying something pure. You were the person who made them feel safe, understood, and seen. Every time they tried to move forward, the universe kept pulling them back into the memory of you, as if life itself refused to let them erase what was once so real. Then the Four of Cups reverse shows a shift, a moment of awakening. After spending so much time in emotional denial, they began to see the truth. They had pushed away something irreplaceable. The distance helped them realize that what they had with you wasn't something ordinary. It wasn't just another love story, it was a connection that stirred their soul. They regret not appreciating it when they had the chance. The silence, the separation, the empty days, all of it became the mirror that reflected their mistake. Finally, the Queen of Pentacles reveals the heart of it all. You. You were their comfort, their peace, the person who grounded their chaos. You offered love that was steady, nurturing, and real, the kind that doesn't demand but simply gives. Walking away from you was like walking away from warmth into coldness. They didn't realize it then, but now they understand that they left behind the person who truly cared for them, someone who made them feel like home. So what made them walk away when their heart never truly left? It wasn't a lack of love. It was fear, pride, and the illusion of control. They wanted to look strong, but inside they were terrified of how deeply they loved you. Now they see that the very thing they tried to escape, their vulnerability, was the key to their happiness all along. They didn't walk away from you because you weren't enough. They walked away because you meant too much. So, my beautiful Aries, if this message resonates with your soul, remember this. They didn't leave because their love faded. They left because they were afraid of how deeply they felt it. Sometimes the strongest hearts are the ones that run from what they want most, only to realize too late that they were already home when they were with you. If you're still holding space for this person in your heart, know that your love was never wasted. You were their lesson, their healing, and their mirror. Whether the universe brings them back or not, your light remains steady, powerful, and unforgettable. Thank you for watching, beautiful souls. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more messages from the universe. And if you'd love to support this channel, you can click the super thanks button below. Your kindness helps me share more energy and love with you all. Until next time, this is Brielle Tarot, sending you peace, clarity, and divine light.